Today's brief lesson will be in the Quran, from the Quran, chapter 15, section 1, the resurrection, verses 1 through 15. And as I mentioned, that on this channel, I won't just focus on one religion. Okay, I'm going to be focusing on information from several religions. But right now, the focus is going to be from the Old Testament, the Torah, the New Testament, and the Quran. So stay open and don't try to jump on me about any beliefs, because this channel is about reconciliation and coming together and listening to other people's thoughts and beliefs. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Almighty God, by the glorious Quran. Nay, they wonder that a warner has come to them from among themselves. So the disbelievers say, this is a wonderful thing. When we die and become dust, that is a far return. We know indeed that the earth diminishes of them, and with us is a book that preserves. Nay, they reject the truth when it comes to them, so they are in a state of confusion. Do they not look at the sky above them? How we have made it and adorned it, and it has no gaps? And the earth, we have spread it out and cast therein mountains, and we have made to grow therein of every beautiful kind, to give sight and as a reminder to every servant who turns to Allah. And we send down from the clouds water abounding in good, then we cause to grow thereby gardens and the grain that is reaped. And the tall palm trees having flower spikes piled one above another, a sustenance for the servants, and we give life thereby to a dead land. Thus is the rising. Before them, the people of Noah rejected the truth, and so did the dwellers of Allah, of Al-Ras and Thamid, and Ad, and Pharaoh, and Lot's brethren, and the dwellers of the grove, and the people of Tuba. They all rejected the messengers. So my threat came to pass. Were we then fatigued with the first creation? Yet they are in doubt about a new creation. So this is the Quran I read out of, and it talked about the same stories that were in the Bible and the same stories that were in the Old Testament, and coming out of the Torah also. So we're one. We are one people. Don't forget that. Don't be divided. Don't allow yourselves to be divided, by religion. Just give yourself the opportunity just to hear what the other cultures are saying about it, because they're repeating the same stories in each of the texts. But if you don't allow yourself to hear what the other has to say, you won't know that. Don't just go off of what you hear other people say. It might not be true or accurate. I love God a lot. A whole lot. And I'm here to serve him in spite of everything. And, I have flaws. I do. But I love God. I'm not going to let my flaws and my mistakes stop me from my love for God. He uses the most rootin' tootin' of folks, the most seemingly undesirable people, sometimes to carry out some of the biggest things that have affected mankind. So be careful. Humanity, God is trying to talk to us, because he can take it all away. He can wipe it all out. He can allow it to be wiped out. And we're living in some very dangerous, difficult times. And people need to find a sense of humanity right now. This is a day of 9/11 affected all of us all over the world. You know, but let's try to come together as, you know, as a human race. You know, let's try to work on that. We're different. That's okay. We're different. But let's find some common things that we have. And you know, and work on that. Have a good day.